Otherwise, you wouldn't know that it was going on inside the house. I think you probably weren't quite sure when you came here that this was a place.
The place is Eaton, New Hampshire. And for your information, it's barely on the map, just this side of Crystal Lake. But despite this low-profile location, Dorothy Timberlake has had quite an impact in the candy-making business because she does it the old-fashioned way.
I just remember having seen them as a child and buying them as a child and enjoyed them so much. And the shapes intrigued me. I thought it was really nicer than having just a plain stick pop.
Well, Dorothy Timberlake never did settle for plain stick pops. In fact, she made a smashing mail-order business out of handcrafting old-fashioned barley candy. That means no additives, no preservatives, just pure water, corn syrup, sugar, barley, and the most important ingredient of all, an almost inexhaustible variety of flavors. From apricot to bitter almond, from passion fruit to loganberry.
Why do you think that people got away from making the old-fashioned barley candies? Is it just too hard and not possible by machines, or what?
No, it's very simple to do. But there's a lot of time in preparing it and getting it ready. And most people want to just go to the store and buy a ream of candy and don't want to bother with it. They haven't delved into it enough to really see the fun of doing it.
And the real fun in Timberlake Candies is the variety. Dorothy and her husband are collectors. And when they stopped counting, they had over 3,000 candy molds, many of them one-of-a-kind antiques, all with real charm. And from 1-ounce lollipops to 30-pound display pieces, they're all available and handcrafted with old-world artistry.
I knew practically nothing about it when I started. It's been about 14 years now, 15 coming up. And as I say, I learned by trial and error. And we have come a long way. Never dreamed it would come this far, but it has. And it's taken over my complete life, so to speak, because the orders keep coming in and then keep us very, very busy, morning, noon, and night.
Yep, filling orders for L.L. Bean, the Smithsonian, and her own mail-order catalog would keep Dorothy pretty busy. And a careful look at these candy characters begins to explain a childlike addiction that could be contagious.
So many customers have said, oh, I remember when. That's how I got started in the business. Because I remembered when. Our family doctor's wife made them, and as a girl, I watched her do it once. I never forgot it. And my husband asked me what I wanted for my birthday about 15 years ago, and I said, try to find some of those old-fashioned molds. And that was the beginning of what we're doing now. I never dreamed it would take over so well, and it has.
Well, you won't get rich pampering the sweet tooth of America, but if you're Dorothy Timberlake, you will get a sense of satisfaction, handing down a little bit of history.
In the olden days, they used to put a lot more effort into their work. Just look at the inside of the mold to see that the work that's done in it to get it to look like that in the first place. And back then, they had more time than we have now. I think we're going too fast. And this sort of stops it a little bit and lets you feel the nostalgia of the candy making and the way it used to be. And I think that's why people like it.